Hello everybody, my name is Merc and today I am playing Cook Serve Delicious. Now, if you've never seen this game before, basically it is a restaurant simulator game involving almost quick time events or mini games for when you actually have to serve these foods to your customers. So, because you're running a restaurant, you have to manage a bunch of things, including upgrading your food and equipment, buying food for your menu, and then putting it on your menu so then people can order it, and then you go into the actual day-by-day running of the restaurant, making the food for the customers, in addition to cleaning up and doing a bunch of other, chores that you might need to do if you run a restaurant. So basically, you do everything as this restaurant simulator game. You, for some reason, don't have any other people working for you. You just have yourself to do everything. And what better way for me to explain how this game runs than to just play a day? So I'm going to do that. And my commentary is going to get very disjointed very quickly because this is like a very, very fast-paced game that involves you pressing buttons as people command. So this guy's ordering a sopapilla with no sugar on top. So that means you have to lower it into the deep fryer, put it into the bowl, but don't put sugar. If you put sugar onto it, obviously he's not going to be happy, and then therefore you won't get an extra tip or the buzz that you would get for getting it correct. So this guy's ordering a small cola with no ice. It's very easy. All I have to do is press down, fill up the little cup there. So basically, this is how the game runs. Customers come in, they order something, and then you try to fit their order as best as possible. So this guy's ordering ranch and green, so I press R, press G, and there I go. I press enter, and I'm done. He's happy with his order, and we're continuing onwards. We also have to do some chores, such as flushing the toilet, sanitizing my hands, because that is very important. If you don't do that, then I don't like you as a person. I'm sorry. Especially if you're working in the restaurant industry. Come on now, you gotta sanitize your hands. So basically, I'm taking my time here because in about 50 seconds, when it gets to 12 o'clock, as you can see in the top right, it is going to be rush hour, as you'd expect in every other restaurant business. People are going to come in for lunch, and it's going to get very chaotic very quickly. So today I only have a 14% buzz, so it's not going to be too bad if that's how that works. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. So people are going to come in fast and furious, starting now. Small die with ice. So that means I already screwed up that order. I don't know how I screwed up that order, but he wasn't happy about it. So jumbo cola with ice. This guy wants a salad with 1,000 cheese and BLMG, everything on it. Alright, one sopapilla, no sugar on top. I don't know if I'm pronouncing sopapilla correctly. I think that's how it's pronounced. I've never even heard of this in real life. I've never heard of that type of food. But it looks like it could be okay, could be interesting. I would definitely check it out. B-O-G, and I think that's it. Okay, I need to do this drink order. I need to do this drink order, large cola with ice and flavor blast. Now I have to do ranch, cheese. I just put Thousand Island on it. God damn it! So this is a screwed up order already. You can't undo your orders, which is a very, very horrible thing. But that's kind of adds to it because it just makes the game that much more chaotic. Like you have to do everything correctly, otherwise you're gonna screw up your perfect combo. And that's not a huge deal in the grand scheme of things. It's just one combo. It's not gonna make or break you, but if you can run a whole combo for a whole day, you're gonna get a lot of buzz. People are gonna be very happy with you, and then large bowl with ice, and then you're gonna make lots of money, and everyone's gonna be happy. So yeah, that was one rush hour, and it was pretty chaotic, as you can tell by the way I picked up my voice. It was also lots of fun. This game is very, very fun to play. In case it doesn't, necessarily translate through as it should, because playing this and looking at it are two different things. You can look at this game and be like, oh, this looks kind of like a crappy iOS game, and it is. It's on iOS. I don't mean it's a crappy iOS game, but I mean it is on iOS. So it's something that you can play, when you're, just on a plane or anywhere if you have an iOS device. So it's fun, but also I think it also just translates better to the PC because you have to actually press these buttons every time. And music changes at 3 p.m. Not sure why. Maybe it picks up a little bit. It doesn't really explain that to you. But I imagine at 3 p.m. it would get a little bit more busy than when everyone else is working. But yeah, as I was saying, with you having to press all these buttons, it actually feels a little more tactile in how you play it, because it just feels like you're actually changing the size of the cup and pouring down the grape with ice, and then I don't know. I feel like if you were to play this on an iOS device or any other touch device for that matter, it would be a little bit lost in translation. I don't know. I'm saying that without actually having played it on an iOS device, so it is possible that that is not necessarily true. But I do really enjoy playing this on a keyboard with mouse or keyboard. There's no mouse controls, so I don't know where I got that. And as you can see here in the bottom left there, I didn't even mention this. This person with a hard hat, she is a health inspector. So if I do anything like don't sanitize my hands, I'm not sure if you can just not sanitize your hands, but if I did anything like that, then obviously she would penalize me for it, and I'm sure I'd receive some negative buzz afterwards. So yeah, as you can see, there's a lot going into this game in that BOMG, he wants everything on it. Also, this is now, of course, rush hour, so I'm going to lose my train of thought once again. Ice flavor blast, need to take out the trash, need to take out the trash, take out the trash. Alright, we'll do this drink, Jumbo water. Jumbo is this one with water, with ice. This guy's ordering Silverpea with sugar, so we're going to do that. We're going to press PS, enter. We're going to do a large grape with ice, and then we're going to do a jumbo tea with ice and flavor blast, and then we're going to do this, greens and carrots, that's easy enough. One brewski, just fill to the top, no overflow, just enough with a little bit of head on top. Alright, so we're going to also get some Silverpea with sugar. Gonna flush the toilet, sanitize my hands, one more beer, and another salad, just cheese and greens, that's fine with me. So yeah, there's a lot to it, and in case this isn't interesting enough, that I'm not doing enough, that it pleases you, no sugar. I'm trying to phrase this correctly, but basically there is more to this game than just what I'm doing, in that there's also the restaurant sim types of things that you need to think of. Get this beer down. There are things you can buy to upgrade your, like you can buy a dishwasher or disposal services, so you have to do less work when you are putting out the garbage and washing the dishes, or it may wash the dishes like you won't have to wash them as often as you would otherwise, type of thing. So you upgrade over time, and you also upgrade your menu and your foods, and also rearranging your menu. You can't have the same menu every single day because people will claim it has menu rot and they won't want to order the same thing all the time. But some certain foods such as beer and salads, that doesn't get menu rot. Those are staple foods, so people can order them each and every day without a huge issue. And this lady is back once again. You really don't believe that I'm a healthy person when I do this restaurant, but I swear I'm doing everything properly. I have 29 times combo. Isn't that enough for you, lady? Alright, this day is almost over. I'm pretty sure it ends at 10 o'clock. So after that, I'm going to show off a bit more of the menu and the upgrading, and then I'm going to do one more day and I'm going to call it for this video, because I feel like you've already kind of seen everything that there is to see. Well, not necessarily everything, but most of the things. The actual gameplay itself is very simple, you've seen it, and it's also a lot of fun, in case I haven't said that enough. So it gives you a total of your stats for the day, and the average, no bads, so I'm pretty happy about that. And no justice has been dispensed. I don't understand why that's there, but it is. It's weird. And I really wish I could dispense justice as a restaurant manager. It's something I've always wanted to do. Alright, so as you can see, I'm not even a 1-star restaurant yet. I can be a 1-star restaurant, excuse me, by collecting or by completing all these challenges. I've done most of them. I need to make over $100 in tips, which I'm very close to, and I need to complete 20 days of service, so that's obviously just a progression gate of sorts. So once I do that, the restaurant upgrades. I'm pretty sure this whole background changes, so it's not like cracks on the wall, and you upgrade and become a finer restaurant, obviously. Do not be alarmed. Okay, well, I'm kind of alarmed, so I'm going to check out this email. There is a new bet button in the bottom left beneath the favorites menu button in the main email. So I know you can bet. Oh, these involve tickets. Interesting. I know you can bet once you've attained a 3-star restaurant. Interesting. As I was saying, you can bet. Your randomized bet. Get 25 times perfect combos with the following foods in your menu. So this is interesting. I've never seen this before. So basically, you accept this bet. You give them a silver ticket, which I have 3 of, and then you can potentially win $525 just for doing this. But you need to have these foods on the menu. So fish and beer, and I think that's pizza. That's definitely pizza. But menu rot is occurring. Inspection passed. Great restaurant will come again. Sweet. So like if you check these ones, you get little bonuses. The white messages are nothing really important. Daily fortune telling you of food upgrades that are interesting, so you can go and upgrade your foods. Check out your foods here. So I can actually upgrade my ice cream once more, which is probably something I can do. But I'm gonna go check out some other foods because I need to change my menu around a bit, I think. So some foods are, this Silverpea has a menu run on it, so that means I need to replace it with something else. Let's go with corn dogs, question mark. I'm not doing I am doing ice cream, so maybe I should upgrade the ice cream. I'm gonna go upgrade the ice cream, which means that there could be includes mint chocolate ice cream as an option. So that means now instead of just V or C, if they ask for 1 vanilla, 2 chocolate, you have to press V, C, C. They might actually ask for 1 of each, and then you might have to press, I don't know, M or something to upgrade to, appease their order if they want mint. So that's good. So basically, every time you upgrade, it either just makes the food outright better if they don't have any more options, or they give you more options to make it harder for you to automatically get those perfect combos. So there's a whole list of foods here, as you can see. I think there's specialty foods as well, which I don't have access to because I need certain types of equipment, I'm sure, like lobster, something, and sushi, of course, you can't just, make whenever. But I do have a deep fryer, so I have actually access to most of the foods that require a deep fryer. Actually, all of them, I'm sure, except for any specialty foods, like whatever this is. What is this? Hash browns. All right, interesting. But yeah, so those are some things. I can try this out, actually. Even though I can't buy it, I can learn how to cook hash browns right here. So this isn't a huge issue for when you actually need to play it. When you put it in, you can, practice before you play, so this way you know if it's something you want to put on your menu or not. Because there's certain foods that are a pain in the ass to almost to add on your menu, because there's a lot more work put into some foods than into others. Like lasagna, for example, you need to press PSCR, PSCR, PSCR. So then you do that, and then you put it into the oven. So now, as you can see in the top left here, it is in the oven, the timer's ticking. So then once it's done, it shows you a temperature. So this is appropriate. I can serve this to him. But if I leave it, then it shows the bar slowly raises, and then he's going to be less and less happy. So he's still happy even though it's orange. But if I let it rise to red, I'm sure he would not be happy with his food being taking so long, as people often are in restaurants. So that's one example of how things get a bit more complicated. But there's also another example in pizza, which I haven't actually done yet as my official menu, because there's just so many options. So tomato sauce, cheese, pepperoni, bacon. So that's typical. That's what you expect. That's probably how I like my pizza most of the time anyway. So like as you can see, it varies per person to person, and it's often it's of course randomized. But why wasn't he not happy with that? How did I screw that up? Just the cheese. Okay, that's a very boring pizza. Enjoy your very boring pizza, sir. Sorry if you just like just cheese pizzas, but you could at least order double cheese, but I don't know if that's an option necessarily in this game. So he's happy with that one. Tomato, cheese, olives. Oh, olives are V? I think olives are V. Yeah, so that's cool. You press space and you go to the next list of foods, but you don't actually have to. You can press V, and then it'll automatically put it on without you having to press space. So that's a good feature that they added in. I'm very happy about that. Also, there is entirely reboundable keys. So I've heard of people who just use Q, W, P, E, and R for every single thing. So like for lasagna, they just press Q, W, E, R 3 times in a row, and then they're happy with it. I don't know why he was not happy with that one. I don't understand how sometimes they're not happy and sometimes they are. Oh, maybe I missed I just put something I definitely should not have put on it. I put bacon on it, and he didn't ask for bacon. So I'm just gonna quit that. I'm not gonna have him yell at me because I screwed up his order. Not that he would do that, because that was just a practice mode. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of options in the food you can have, and it upgrades. So there's even more options as time goes on. And then your restaurant upgrades, so you can even do venues such as catering and business opportunities that you can have. But obviously, you need to upgrade your restaurant more. You need to have more than 1 star, which I don't even have yet. So there's quite a bit of depth to this game, and I like it. I like it that there's so much depth. I feel like I should remove one of my options. Actually, I don't have much money. How much can I buy? Another option of food here. Can I buy pretzels? Pretzels are pretty cheap. Yeah, let's buy pretzels. And then I'm not gonna practice them. I already know how they work. I practiced everything once I first got this game. I was like, oh, let's just see what I can deal with. What's gonna be easy. Do I really want to replace one of these things with pretzels? He asks after he buys the pretzels. I'm going to replace the drinks, I think, the soft drinks with pretzels, because soft drinks are actually one of the hardest things for me to process for whatever reason. And then we're going to start a new day. So this is, like I said, this is going to be the last time, or the last day that I do. So she wants a pretzel, salt, and butter. Okay, that's a little weird to me, but whatever. You can teach their own. I have upgraded my dishwasher, so that used to take a lot longer. You had to do 5 or 6 plates. Nothing on it. All right, enjoy your pretzel. But yeah, as I was mentioning, I upgraded the dishwasher, so I only have to do 2 or 3 plates instead of the 5 or 6 that you normally have to do. And the same thing happens with the trash, which I was just about to mention, which just came up. You only have to do 2 bags instead of the 5 or 6, which takes so much longer. trash is one of the worst things that you can get when you're in a rush hour, because it just slows you down to eternity, unlike toilets where you have to press down and S, and that's very quick. And as I mentioned earlier, that you can fully rebind everything. So every little thing in this game, every little thing, including like the toilets or even just ketchup, even the rats or whatever, you can change to QWER if you kind of want to cheese it a little bit. So you only have to have your hand on one set area, like WAS and D area, as you would if you played other games. So mint is MM, cherry is H, whip is W, and nuts is N. So as you can see, I upgraded my ice cream here. Okay, it's rush hour, I can't really explain it now. But obviously the menu choice has increased quite drastically, where it was just only chocolate and vanilla sprinkles in a cherry. Now it's mint and nuts and whatever else was there that I don't remember anymore. So yeah, as you can see, things change as you upgrade, which is good. I'm glad that they have that depth there. It makes things more chaotic as time goes on, and especially as you upgrade your restaurant, more people come in, more people expect better service, that type of thing. There's a lot of depth to it, and I like it. I like it a whole lot. I didn't expect to like this game as much as I do, because I'm kind of like, one of those hardcore guys who just like, I want to play games on my computer and, have it so no one else can play these games. I don't know what I'm saying. But I'm saying, like, use all my computer resources to get the best game possible, but like, it's not necessarily required. As long as you have a simple gameplay, but it's fun, then it is. Then that's something you want to something you can just spend some time doing if you don't mind being stressed out a little bit during rush hour. Like, stress is almost a key factor in this game, because as more and more orders pile up, you get more and more hasty trying to do your things, and then you screw up, and then you can't reset that, since that is purposely put in here by the developer. You can't reset your order, so you just have to give them the crappy order, which a lot of people might not like, in that you have to just, you screwed up, you still have to give it to them. But I kind of like that feature's there, because it means that you have to be that much more focused on what you're doing, rather than just rolling your face on the keyboard and hoping that you did it properly or something like that. So yeah, in case you haven't been able to tell through my praising thus far, I really enjoy this game, and I wholeheartedly recommend it. And I hope you guys enjoy it too. I don't know why I'm wrapping up this video part so soon, considering I still have half a day left. One vanilla, chocolate, and mint. Alright, enjoy. But yeah, there's not much more to say, is basically what I'm getting at here. The music's good, the art style is really awesome, and frankly, I enjoy it. I enjoy it quite a lot. So I hope you guys do too, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, because this is lots of fun for me to play anyway. I don't think I'm going to do a series on it. This isn't the type of game for me to do a series, but this is a type of game for me to just be like, I feel like playing something for, 10-15 minutes, play this, and then like feel overwhelmed, and they're like, nope, none of this now, until again tomorrow when I play it again or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of fun. In case I haven't mentioned that enough, I feel like I mentioned that way too many times already in this video, but I feel like it needs to be stated, because if you're watching this and you feel like, whatever, this isn't anything special, I could poop out a better game in 2 days. I don't think that's possible. I don't know if that's possible. Like, this game is there's a lot of thought put into it, I feel like, and it's a lot of fun, obviously. So, Rush Hour, again, is coming in 5 seconds. This time I'm going to tell you what keys I'm pressing this whole time. So, I'm going to just spout out my keys that I'm pressing as soon as I get in order. So, 1, C, O, 2, down S, 3, just green, so that's G, 1, up, left, or up, right, S. Oh my god, I can't even do left or right properly, apparently. R, C, B, O, enter, left, right, up, left, right, up. Alright, so beer seems like the easiest. It is pretty much the easiest. That's why it's on my menu, because the only way you can screw up is if you underpour or overpour. So yeah, that's why it's there. But I also like having my salad options, because those are easy enough for me to do most of the time, especially when they order just cheese and greens. Ranch and cheese, there you go, so that's RC, enter, and so basically you can understand the gameplay a bit better, in case I haven't explained it enough, 20 minutes in, or 10 minutes into the video. Actually, it's almost close to 20 minutes, jeez, I didn't expect this video to go that long. Cheese and onions, so that's CO, enter. So yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of key presses, and it's a lot of fun, and it's frantic, and it's, I don't know, chaotic almost. I wouldn't say chaotic. I did say chaotic, but I don't mean to say chaotic. It's not necessarily chaotic. Chaotic implies that there's no method to the madness. There's definitely a method here. It's just once you're in the rush hour, it's very easy to screw up by just miskeying something, which is something that happens often. Oh, someone wants me to thumbs up their nom 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 photo of beer. Why are they nomming beer? That's not how you eat beer. You don't eat beer, you drink it. That's what I'm getting at. But yeah, 50 times perfect combo. I'm actually very surprised to see that. I didn't expect that to be a thing, and nuts. Yeah, I didn't expect that to be a thing because I'm commentating over this. I kind of expected this to go horribly with my commentary, but it actually turned out just fine. So just greens and carrots. You just need to press G and enter, and there you go. Enjoy your salad. It's a pretty crappy salad if you ask me, but I'm sure there's a reason why you're getting a bland salad rather than... Oh man, I just put T on it, and T is Thousand Island. See, this is an issue I actually have with the game. Mushrooms and tomatoes are the same option. So you just press M and you get both mushrooms and tomatoes. But I pressed M and then T is Thousand Island dressing. So they weren't happy and I screwed up my perfect combo there. That's fine. I didn't dispense any justice, but everything else was very well done. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this game because I certainly have, and I certainly will in the future. And honestly, I think that you guys would too, which is why I'm doing this video. And yeah, hope you guys definitely consider it. And I will see you next time.